Hi, everybody. Welcome to the final presentation for the tremendous Tuple, period 17.6. I am Derek Perdomo, the program manager, and we are here with Robert Obendorf, the Scrum Master, and Kaijun King, the backend developer. So this semester, we worked with the Society of Software Developers to generate a more dynamic website, which included an active calendar, a recent blog post, upcoming events, and a blogs page, so that way the admins could go and communicate different projects for and events that were going on to the users.
So the technologies we decided to use was we started with the Angular framework, which uses HTML, CSS, and TypeScript. TypeScript just being a more modern JavaScript, they're very similar. So Angular took care of all of our routing, all of our pipes and components and everything that we need to in the app, the web app. And then we used the Bootstrap framework to get some CSS styles to make sure that everything looked good both on mobile and desktop. The whole site's very fluid when I change the screen widths. And then we use Circle CI for continuous integration and Cloud Firestore for our database and authentication. And then we used Google Calendar for one of the features showing upcoming events.
So without further ado, let's show you guys a live demo. What you guys have. All right.
So here's the main page. To start with, on the top right are all the social links that the client requested. And then the color palette was partially given to us by the client, and then we added some and changed the colors up a little bit to maintain the sleek and professional aesthetic of the whole website. So right there's the recent blog posts, which just show the most recent 3. And then as he's scrolling, you can see the monthly calendar and then the list of events that are coming up. The client wanted both views.
As per the client's recommendation, we have included 3 different filters to organize the blogs more, including search by text and content, any set of tags, and a range of dates.
All right, and after this, so to be able to go and post to this site, we are going to provide the admins with a login site that you see up here, an address, and this is what the admin login page looks like. And just for this purpose, we just created a test admin for us to log in with, and you'll see that everything looks normally about the same. The major difference is that you're gonna have that sign out at the top, and then when we hit view all, they'll have the ability to put a display name, enter or edit the blog post, and create a new blog post. So for example, if we hit this new blog post, they are able to write a title, an excerpt, and then any of the content that they want in inside of the HTML form here. And then they could also add any picture that they want. So let's say I take this one, and when they go and they hit post, you'll see that their information will now be added onto here along with the tag that you see right here. And let's say they want to go back in and they want to change it, then they'll go back up here and they will, let's say, oh, hey, that was the wrong picture. Let me go in here and let me go and submit. It will go and change here along with the display name that you see up here. It stays the same. And then the last thing is if you, let's say, want to delete it, they just delete it and it's gone. And yeah, so that is overall the website. You hit sign out, and then you everything looks the same as a normal user. So going back to the presentation here, we're gonna have Kaijun.
So we encountered some technical depth throughout the process. The major one include having less efficient or not optimal database queries to find data from Cloud Firestore, which could definitely put the blocker. And there were also some version compatibility issues amongst the framework and some dependencies. However, the software functions promised with no noticeable erroneous side effects to the user by now. Here are some tools and actions we've used to address technical debt, including Circle CI testing, GitHub Actions testing, and automatic deployment for test coverage. and effective and speedy communication amongst group members as well as with the clients really.
So essentially, what did we learn? So we went and overall we learned that there's a lot of upfront work that comes into play with the with going in and making a project of this size. For example, like going and creating the Asana project and things to that effect. There was also, we learned that there was a lot of helpfulness in here with the CI/CD, going in and having that always constant working website always up there. And last but not least was the communication, definitely communication through the agile processes, such as the daily scrums and the retrospectives to help the process keep moving along and help us better create a quality software. Lastly, overall, our feelings about this project would be that we came here, we said what we were going to do, and we did it. And so it's overall a feeling of pride. And we think that we hope that you guys really enjoy. We hope that you guys find a lot of use out of it. And yeah. I just want to end off by saying thank you to everybody. Thank you to my team. Thank you to the SSD for being wonderful clients with us and working with us. And then thank you to the professor and the TAs for helping us along with this process and overall making it enjoyable.